Arsenal shock Chelsea at Stamford Bridge and pick up an unexpected 1-0 victory. Some questions are going to be asked of the clinical nature of this Chelsea team. Could it cost them in the two major finals they find themselves in later on this season? The FA Cup this week, and in just over 2 weeks' time, the Champions League final. Hit the like button, share button, subscribe to the Football Terrace, click the little bell notification button as well. Here we go. Welcome back to the Football Terrace and Give Me Sport. Arsenal 1, Chelsea 0. For me, a thoroughly entertaining game as a neutral watching end-to-end. Arsenal getting almost an inexplicable goal. A terrible back pass from Jorginho. And then, it was almost missed then by Emile Smith Rowe. But Arsenal took the lead. And Chelsea before that through Kai Havertz just couldn't find the back of the net. The one criticism so far under Thomas Tuchel has been that they just don't tend to score enough goals. And Chelsea fans are very, very confident in the lead up to this game. But maybe now a few nerves ahead of the FA Cup final and Champions League final kicking in. If they do concede first, will they always have the clinical edge to get back into the game? Arsenal tonight, Arsenal fans must be asking themselves this question. Where was this team for the past 2 weeks, the last 2 months, all season? Defensively pretty strong. Yeah, Chelsea got through a few times and hit the crossbar twice at the end and could have equalised. But overall, fairly strong, fairly together. It's seldom pulled out of position. Overall, I think it was a really good performance from Arsenal. I don't think that should be discounted or denied from them. But Chelsea should have been winning this game, there's no doubt. The clinical edge that they lacked, for me, is really what held them back in this game. But as ever, I want your views. I want your opinions. We're going to go to your comments that are coming through. Lots of people watching here across both YouTube and on Facebook. Let's have a little competition again tonight. YouTube currently leading the way on 194 likes. Facebook currently sitting on just 38. Let's see how many we can get collectively, but hit that like button now. Please share this stream on your social media platform. Encourage your friends and your family, your followers to come and join us. We will share the link very soon for you to phone in and have your say and tell us what you thought of the game. Another little key component to this is the first time in 10 years since Arsenal. No, sorry, the first time I believe since I've now got the stat wrong. I can't think if it's since the Invincibles or 10 years that Arsenal have done the double over Chelsea. This is a rare occurrence. This is like an eclipse. Doesn't come around too often. Marble Halls here says, Monstar, Prime, Gem, Anita, David. What are you saying? Park the bus settings. Why the TFL bus is red. The TFL bus is red. I like that comment. There we go. The TFL bus is red and it worked tonight. Gabrielle here says, disappointing, but a blessing in disguise. Chelsea still in the running for 2 cups. Could mean we are more up for the final. CFC's issues. What do we do when losing? You come from behind against City, so there's a precedent for coming back in these games. There's no doubt about it. Joe here on Give Me Sports says, loss. Clearly a Chelsea fan with his crying emoji, not very happy. Wow, Jay here says, effing robbed. Of course, VAR checked Chelsea's goal and didn't check either of Kai's penalty shouts. Bro, your goal was definitely offside. 100% it was offside. But Chelsea fan Jay here, not happy at all. Not happy at all with the result tonight. Bean player, okay, says, I want Chelsea kicked out of the FA Cup final. How dare they play Kepa and make 7 changes to their Premier League team? Disgraceful. Kepa should have been sent off for an intentional handball, preventing a goal, is what Bean player says. I just saw most random comments and Andy Carroll's the best striker in the world. I don't know. Terry, as a United fan, Arsenal should change their name to Parking the Bus FC. Well, Arsenal have always looked better under Arteta when they play like Stoke, when they play like a Sam Allardyce team. When they play in that way, they always look better. There's no doubt about it. Whether it's I do honestly think Mikel Arteta is a pragmatist at heart. I think he really is. I think he loves it. Arsenal seem to enjoy playing that way more. Maybe that's the way forward. Maybe that's the way forward. We've got lots of super chats to do here. We're going to go to call soon. We've got Darren backstage, KJ, Jem, Igal. We're going to be going to them all very, very soon. Before that, we get to these super chats here over on YouTube. For once, Arteta took the right tactics from Pep Guardiola. Monstar, show yourself. Do me a favor, Jem. I haven't sent in the link. See if he's going to turn up. I don't know if he will tonight, but the fans are calling for Monstar. They're calling for him. I want to know what he's got to say. Trevor Dans says, "Can anyone smell plastic?" that's quite a good one. That's quite a good one, to be fair. Can you smell plastic burning? Chelsea fans tonight getting some sick to hear. Says Chelsea are like Israel. Give it. Listen, it's all cry at the end. I'll leave that one there. I don't know what to say. I'm leaving that one there. I'll get myself in trouble. Don't bring the discussion of who is the bigger club, Chelsea fans. We already made clowns of ourselves many times. 3 in 3 of our last meetings. I didn't really get that other comment either. I didn't understand it, and I didn't want to ask why. Could Aubameyang leave? Didn't look happy when subbed. He most certainly could leave. There's no doubt about that. VAR completely disregarded Gabriel's handball. Did it also disregard Thomas Partey's penalty at the end? Theoretic, I don't know the rules on this. Could Kepa have been sent off for handling the ball deliberately from a pass back that went wrong? I know a goal was scored, but maybe Arsenal would have preferred a penalty and a red card to Kepa. I don't know. But Chelsea fans, if you felt you were hard done by tonight, get your calls in now. We want to hear from you. We're going to go to the calls first of all. First up on the show tonight, Darren is here with us. Darren, welcome to the terrace, mate. Who do you support, bro?
Yeah, Chelsea fan. Can you hear me fine?
Yeah, I hear you fine, bro. What did you make of your team's performance tonight?
Oh, man, where do I start?
I don't
want to be too reactionary. KJ, what are you saying, man?
Yo, my God. So I just have to pop in. Darren is my boy from uni. We go way back. We used to play football together as well. So, this is just beautiful. Yeah, I'll go backstage again.
Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, shout out to KJ. But yeah, no, today, I don't want to be too reactionary and say we had a poor game and shit game. I think this, if anything, that sums up Chelsea's season, if anything, because our clinical and our front end of the pitch, for me, has been a problem all season. And I think that game was a bit more reminiscent of like Lampard days in terms of we get the possession, we keep the ball, they have one chance, or we do one mistake, concede, and we can't come back. Chelsea typically, if you score first against us, we never really come back. And today it showed it. I just thought the midfield, obviously, we didn't have Kante in there, who I think makes a big difference in terms of how we play and just keeping the back secure. And Jorginho, man, that mistake there, it's unforgivable, man. You can't be doing that in Premier League.
No, I hear you on that. I mean, did it make you nervous ahead of these cup finals? You know, they're one-off games. You know, if the one thing that was poor today, and I know you hit the bar and it was hitting the bar and it was missing sitters as well. You know, you had Havertz's miss, Pulisic towards the end. It's the size of the chances you're missing. Is that a concern for you as a Chelsea fan?
See, I'd be lying if I said it was a concern because we've been doing this all season. Werner didn't play today, but if we've all watched Werner this season and he's missed, if not, chances easier than what we saw today. So, if anything, I feel like this loss will be a bigger kick up the arse for the players. Tuchel will probably look at that and work back in the training ground and get them proper reared up for, I think, is it the FA Cup this weekend?
Yeah, on Saturday, FA Cup on Friday, 3 o'clock,
Yeah, honestly, I'm not, the nerves wouldn't settle in. If anything, I thought this game, it would be very typical of Chelsea to lose to Arsenal when they're in the poorest of form.
Yeah, you'd rather lose this one than any of them finals. Darren, listen, mate, great call, mate. Thanks for coming on, having your say, buddy. Really appreciate that, my guy. Top man. Thank you. Some super chats here. Silver Spring says top 4 is in Liverpool's hands. It is. It is in Liverpool's hands to a degree. Win their next 2 games and they go a point. They've got 2 games in hand over Chelsea. Win them and they're a point behind. They're a point behind. It could be, but do Liverpool fans truly trust the fact of them winning 2 games on the bounce? Chelsea's next game in the league, by the way, is against Leicester. It is against Leicester. If Liverpool win their games in hand, there is no foregone conclusion that Chelsea beat Leicester, as you can see in this game here. Have Chelsea opened up the door to fall outside of the top 4 again? Chelsea does have 2 finals to look forward to. Arsenal have 1, 2, 3, none, is what Monser Ahmed has got to say here. We're going to get Anita on soon, Jem on soon, Daniel's backstage and KJ. But first up, he predicted the score absolutely spot on during the preview the other day. Man like Igal is with me. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing well. I just want to start by saying, guys were saying pray for the rivals. Pray for Monster. He's not going to be sleeping tonight very well because he said last time he struggled to sleep. He couldn't even cuddle his girl, he said. But this time, mate, you're going to be struggling again. Jem, Pineapple Head, my guy, don't forget to show up. Don't forget to show up. I want to see where the people are saying. All you're going to be hearing all week is how Chelsea was going to smack Arsenal. Chelsea were going to absolutely lay it down. And last game, I came on the football terrace and I said, any Chelsea fan who tells me they're confident in their midfield when they seen Gilmore and Mason Mount last game, and then this game, you've seen Gilmore again, but this time you've seen Gilmore and Jorginho. Combined 11s, Terry, everyone's telling me Kovacic and Jorginho getting over Pate. Now behave, people. Behave. Jorginho did a Granit Xhaka even worse today. He tried to shoot on his own goal, and even if the shot didn't eventually go in, it would have been a direct free kick from inside the box because the man put his hand on a backwards pass to try to save the goal. Literally, you guys are shooting on your own net. We don't even have to score for ourselves. You guys were shooting on your own net. But you know what? Smith Rowe put it away. I was happy. They made a big mistake. And also, Gabriel Martinelli's most overrated goal in Chelsea on the same ground last season. It's overrated. You're a 72 million pounds guy that you paid for couldn't even score the same goal as our 7 million pound Brazilian scored in your own ground the season before that. And you're trying to tell me about Kai Havertz. Bro, have the same energy. If Pepe's a flop, if these men are flops, have the same energy for your own players. Timo Werner gets too much criticism from Chelsea fans for every single game for missing 1 chance. When his output has been more than Hakim Ziyech, Timo Werner has had more outputs than Kai Havertz. Timo Werner has had more outputs than Christian Pulisic, all 3 of them. But yet, you guys make fun of Timo Werner. Today, Timo Werner was not in that team. I knew you guys were going to struggle. I knew the fact that you guys did not have a proper striker in that team, you were going to struggle. Your midfield without Conte and Kovacic, you were going to play bad. Let's be real. Let's be real. You guys knew what you guys were coming into. Jorginho and Gilmore midfield was not going to dominate this game. As good as you guys are, your second team is not going to beat us. You guys keep talking about your third team, second team being better than us. Kepa, stop this Kepa Leno comparisons. You guys are trolling. Leno saved our ass. Kepa couldn't even keep his feet on the ground. Stop it. And I'm not even going to try to talk about you guys being a better team, you guys being a worse team. No, I understand the situation we're in and where we're at. We're talking about 2 games in the league this season. 2 games in the league this season, we've done the double of you. The last time we did that was in the invincible season. You guys hold corn today. Show your respect and come on screen and take it. Because you know what? I come on every single week after every single loss and I take it. If you guys pussy out, I'm sorry for saying that. If you guys hide, you're done out here. I don't want to see your faces again.
Listen, Igal, we're going to talk more with the panel. Come on a little bit later with you. Thanks for giving us your instant reaction, mate. We really appreciate that. Top man. Igal's back with us soon, people. CNTA Gaming says Terry keeps jinxing like it's my fault. All the Chelsea wins have come as Chelsea being the underdogs. But once Terry and Monster say Chelsea will win, they lose. That's not my fault. Like, it's not my fault. Stop it. Stop trying to blame me. Stop trying to blame me. I did not make Kai Havertz miss that chance tonight. There was a comment here from Francis. I can't get it up on the screen. Too many comments have happened since. He says, Igal, please stop. I'm an Arsenal fan, but the performance was horrible from Arsenal. Stop this, please. Chelsea boy Ryan says, Igal, stop the talk. We all know Chelsea don't play well against small teams. Terry, tell Igal to calm down. What did Arsenal do in this game? I mean, Igal's not here to... Igal is here to answer that. Igal, you answer it. I can't answer that. You can.
Listen, anything I said today was factually wrong. I said you guys said you had a better midfield than us. You said you have better defense than us. You said you have better attack than us. And also you constantly criticize our players saying they're flops and underperforming when you have players in your own team that are flopping and underperforming. I'm not making fun of the team or the level of standard of your team or calling your team shit. I'm just calling it as it is. That's it. And if you talk about today's game and the 2 games in the league, we beat you guys. That's it. I'm not bragging about it. I'm not coming on here making fun of you guys. There's people, specific individuals who've said things all season. I'm going to call you out. Anita, David, Prime, all you guys come out. Gem, where you at? Monster, where you at? Everybody. My guy, the other guys, they're nice. I'm going to leave Ches and everybody else out of it. You know what I mean? But one girl, where's the American girl? I forgot her name. She calls in.
Brittany Blue.
What? Where are you? Come here. We need you today because you always come on and you say your team's doo-doo. That doo-doo team beat you twice.
Listen, Igal, we're going to let you go. There's a comment here from Abdul who says, Eid Mubarak, Igal, and it's tomorrow, I believe, right?
Yeah, Ramadan is over. Eid Mubarak, everybody.
Yeah, there we go. Absolutely, my guy. Listen, we'll speak to you very, very soon, mate. Thank you very much indeed. Next on the show, she's looking ready. Anita's backstage, ready to go here. Anita, welcome back.
What's Igal talking about? What's he talking about? Igal never, ever mentioned my name again. What the hell was that? I am very confused. Me and Igal, we barely had a conversation. What are you talking about? And you know what? I feel like both teams didn't play great. I feel like it was a game of just bad teams. I feel like Igal can sit there and put his volume at 100 or 99. At the end of the day, you went from 9th to 8th. You know, like they didn't really need to win this game. Like they've won this game, and this is probably going to be the highlight of their season, and that's okay. But I will reiterate, this game has given them 3 points to go from 9th to 8th. And that's if Everton don't win their next match. So, with that being said, I'm not even going to entertain Igal right now because he came on here yapping as if he's just qualified for the Champions League, as if he's qualified for the Europa League. Has he even qualified for the Conference League? The European Conference League? I'm so confused as to what the energy is. Both teams were horrible. Arteta came to park the bus after he got the first goal. What is there to actually be so excited about? I need to kind of gather this because it's just not making sense to me. I was predicting Arsenal fans will come on here and, you know, be as realistic as I'm going to be about Chelsea. Chelsea played rubbish. Arteta was playing chess and Arteta got the better of Tuchel, in my opinion, in this game, 100%. But for an Arsenal fan to come on here and truly be happy with how they played, this just shows the levels. It shows the standards. You lot were bare smiling after you got the 3 points to take you from 9th to 8th temporarily. And we're here frowning because now we've got to play an FA Cup final, going into an FA Cup final like this. Then we've got to look forward to a Champions League final like this. And then we've got to make sure we solidify that top 4. Aspirations are different. Levels are different. So, Igal, when you come back on here with the panel, your tone needs to be different too. Do you understand? Thank you. Anyway, Terry, how are you?
How are you? You fine? You good? Yeah.
I'm good.
I'm good. I mean, we are going to talk more about this with the panel later. I want to ask you this one big question. Is this the only thing that could cost you these finals, the lack of clinical edge? Because you actually, when you say play badly tonight, you had, for me, 5 or 6 proper chances to score and you didn't take them. Is that the one area that concerns you going into these major finals?
Yeah, man. I've always said it, like, us not being clinical is always going to be a problem. And do you know what? I thought this game did need Giroud, and I'm sure like a lot of us thought Giroud was needed in this game. But at the same time, it was kind of naive because he hasn't played that many games, hasn't had that many minutes. He comes on, he looks very rough and rusty. So then I'm just like, okay, it's just not going to be our game today. I would have liked to have seen Werner come on just to add that bit of pacey edge when Arteta started moving further up in the pitch, you know. But at the end of the day, we lost. Like, I don't think we deserve to even take anything from that game. I think our clinical edge is what took it away. Havertz should have scored. Pulisic should have scored. Callum should have done better. You know, there was just so many things that were wrong with the team. Jorginho with the back pass. There was so many things wrong today, and I can take the L. Like, I'm calm with it. At the end of the day, we're still in top 4. We're still, you know, in 2 finals. It doesn't take anything away from us, but it's just a worry because we're going into these finals knowing that Havertz may miss a chance like that again. You know, City, if we miss those chances against City, they're going to punish us. They're not going to sit back like Arsenal did today. They're going to come out, they're going to punish us. The way they pressed us today is why I'm so worried that if City, with their best team, press us like that and we make mistakes like that, we're going to get punished because it was difficult for us to come back. But I still got faith in the boys, and we'll see on the weekend.
Absolutely. I hear you 100%. We'll get you back on with the panel soon, Neats. Thank you very, very much indeed. We have some super chats here. Aaron says, big up Arsenal, helping us out. Now we have to win on Thursday, tomorrow, and no one to blame but ourselves for not getting top 4. I thought, what was Jorginho thinking? Do you know what? Like, I'm not trying to defend Jorginho here. I felt like he thought the goalie was going to be somewhere else. That's how it looked to me. But yeah, it was calamitous from everybody, that goal. And you know what made it even funnier? Smith Rowe nearly missed it as well. That's what made me die about the whole thing. From a United fan, Anita is talking sense, is what Kirsty says here. Thank you for that super chat, Kirsty. We had a few we missed as well, unfortunately. I couldn't get them all up. One from Chelsea Boy who says, Anita, don't waste your time on Igal. We don't beat small teams. I can't read it. I've got to actually stretch my head here. It says, let me small teams. I keep asking him what he would do in this game. Terry, send me the link. We'll share the link very, very soon, Ryan, for you to come on and have your say. I'm reading off a different screen and my neck don't stretch that far. I just realized my neck ain't bendy. I thought it was bendier. And this one here says, all we know after today is Tuchel can't do it on a cold night against Stoke. That's a good one. I like that one there. Remember, we're running competitions every night. Super chat in who you think my man of the match is going to be. And if you guess it right, your name goes into the prize draw to win a football shirt of your choice. Wheel 3 says, Terry, 2 months ago when I told you and Prime Odegaard was overrated, you said I was on his neck and he was a baller. 2 months later, look how average he is. In fairness, I kind of did say similar. Like, I got called out when he was. I look at it like, why Real Madrid letting him go again if he's that great? And well, just because he doesn't, because Zidane's bullying him. That's all I got told. Next on the show, we're gonna get Shock Star's gonna be on with us right now. Big Gooner, what you saying, mate?
I got smoke for them Chelsea fans yesterday. See, yesterday I was meant to be on the fucking show yesterday. Sorry to swear, but I'm fucking over the moon right now, yeah? Let me tell you something. I heard a lot of stuff that Chelsea fans were talking about. Debates going from they're a bigger club than us. And all year I have been hearing Chelsea fans are Arsenal were this and Arsenal were that. Now, the worst thing is, is that we acknowledge, we all know where we are, how bad we are, what we're not capable of doing, who our manager is, how dead our owners are, all of these things. We say it every week. Like, all you have to do is go on any Arsenal stream and you will see the same things being said, whether they are Arteta out, Kroenke's out, players out, this and that, rare tear. Chelsea are so ballsy and confident and you know what? Rightfully so. You lot are doing well since you've got this new guy in. I said at the beginning of Igal's stream today, I said, all it takes is for Tuchel to be found out. The second he gets found out, he will go down the same route as every other Chelsea manager, right? Okay. You lot lost to West Brom 5-2. Okay. You had 10 men. That was your excuse. All right, cool. He never changed anything. He was he just kept it moving. Today, when you lot went down, even though you had a lot of chances, you did nothing. Like, it's not, we pressed the shit out of you guys in that first half, and you guys never had an answer. Literally, we had a game plan. Like, literally, it was to just get the ball to the wings, boot it up to Aubameyang, and do something. Right, that never got executed the way that it should have been done. But I will tell you this, the second he got that goal in the second half, he said, yo, I'm chilling. You, man, defend. And they defended, and you, man, couldn't do nothing. The only thing you lot did was hit the crossbar twice. And to be honest, you should have done better. Leno obviously saved us as well. But the amount of smoke you, man, gave us all year, Jem, I'm calling Jem out on this one. Jem has been everywhere that I have been on the stream, talking the most amount of shit in the comments. I heard Monster on the stream yesterday, yeah? And some of the stuff this bro was saying, and this is why you got to rate Jess, because Jess held her own. She weren't having none of that shit. She was like, listen, why do you care about us so much? Just do you. Chelsea cares so much about being the biggest team in London to the fact they let that whole shit distract them tonight. And I'm fucking over the moon, man. I'm sorry for the swear words. I'm just gassed, man. I'm so gassed.
Mate, I hear that and I feel what you are. And you've had your say, mate. We'll put you backstage again. We'll get you on with the panel a little bit later, my guy. Thank you very, very much indeed. Next, I don't even know who to go to next. It's an array of tip-top content creators tonight. I'm going to go next to... I've got to go to Jem. Jem's got his hand in his face right now. Jem, what you got to say, mate?
They're embarrassing, aren't they? If you want to know why I don't like losing to Arsenal fans, look at Igal and look at Showstar. They have no morals, you know that, when it comes to their own team. Yes, they beat us. Well done to them. They beat us. But we allowed them to beat us. We gave them the goal. Yeah, do you know what I mean? They're coming out here getting all gassy. Igal coming out saying, oh, Havertz, you bought Havertz, you bought Ziyech, blah, 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 blah. You've been bigging out Thomas Partey if he's not a flop, blah, 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 blah. They're just talking out their asses. Yeah, let's be serious. We didn't finish our dinner today. If we would have finished our dinner today, and we did have chances, I don't know what show starts talking about. If we'd have finished our dinner today, we would have won that game. And it's the same issue that we've had, not only against Arsenal, but most teams that we played. So it's not even just under Tuchel, but with Lampard as well. It's the same thing. This is not nothing new for me watching Chelsea play. So them getting all gassed and all excited and trying to call us out here, there, whatever. We gave you the goal for you to win. Yeah. Other than that, Arsenal are still a crap team. They're useless. They're nothing. So at the end of the day, all you got to do is look at where we are, look where they are. Yeah, I'm still smiling. I'm still happy. To all the other Arsenal fans that ain't like Showstar and Igal, well done to you guys. You deserved the win. You defended well. You parked the bus. I give you that. But other than that, same issue, Terry. We just weren't clinical enough, and we didn't finish our dinner. And Jorginho, I don't want to go into this guy too much, right? Because everyone seems, especially Dan, I know he's backstage as well, thinks that I've got an agenda with this guy. But when I say to people about this guy, and I say to you, when he's good, he's good. He's very good, and he has been very good this season. But the problem is, when he's not good, he's absolutely terrible to the point where we lose in games. The last time this happened, you only got to look at West Brom. 2 goals were on him. And people go, yeah, it was Kepa's fault because he wasn't in the middle of the goal. Bollocks. Why didn't Jorginho just look up? Why was he staring at his feet and just assuming that he was there and kicking the ball at the goal? Like, come on, man. Like, this is what I say to you. I don't think moving forward, this guy is the man for Chelsea. He can be in the team, but he won't be the guy for me that starts every single game for Chelsea Football Club. End of. I'm not going to say any much more because if I do, everyone's going to think I've got an agenda. So I'll leave it.
Mate, I appreciate you coming and having your say, mate. I really, really do. Top man indeed. Thank you very, very much. We'll get you back on soon. Day Gamer says, this is why I don't like Arsenal fans. Did you even watch the game? What game plan did Arsenal have? Chelsea were on you guys from minute one, hit the bar twice. Arsenal fans are the most deluded fans. Listen, I want you all to come on. I want you to have your say. We're going to share the link very soon. Next on the show, we've got Monster, Kesh backstage, KJ backstage. We're going to Daniel next. Daniel, welcome back, mate. Give me your thoughts.
Humility, man. I think that's what this Chelsea team needed. it was a good loss to have, I think, at the right time, just to remind ourselves that we're not the big uns, because we've been giving it a lot in it, and I think it was right about time to just take a big loss, especially before the final as well. It's almost a bit like reverse psychology.
Yeah.
Tuchel can use this to tell the players now, you lot aren't Premier League champions. Yeah, we've been on a good run of form, but you lot aren't the champions. And stop acting like you're the champions, because there was a bit of an arrogance today, in my opinion, from all the players. No one played well. It was a tough watch. It was terrible. And actually, do you know what? Congratulations to Arsenal. They defended well. They defended well. They did their jobs. They got 1-0 ahead through a big mistake by Jorginho. It was Jorginho's fault, not Kepa's, not anyone else's. Jorginho's fault and only Jorginho's. However, everyone played bad. If we score 2 of the chances we had today, we're not talking about the Jorginho mistake. Do you know what I'm saying? Because that happens in football. Kai Havertz missing that one-on-one is terrible. It's absolutely unbelievable. You have to score those. And it kind of echoes back to the Real Madrid game. Like, we had a lot of chances in that game, but we didn't really talk about it because we were on a high. Now we can bring the Real Madrid game because we were not clinical in that game. We probably had an XG of about 6 in that game and ended up scoring 2 goals. So it's just not good enough all in all. But again, I think you have to give credit to Arsenal. I think what Arteta did was he realized, look, let's just defend and keep what we have, because they didn't really show any threat. But at the same time, we weren't good enough, man. One big or key major thing for me is that Zouma on the left side of the defense, yeah, is such an uncomfortable watch. Like, it's almost as if he's holding in piss when he's playing on the left side of a back three, because he's so uncomfortable on the ball. He stops all the progression. It's so uncomfortable to watch him there move the ball. And that same combination, because football works in a way where it's all about the triangles. That Zouma, Jorginho, Chilwell triangle, I just don't like it. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't work. There's no extra added ball player from the back as well, which Christian and Rudiger provide. So yeah, man, we just need to go into the final on Saturday and win that game and then beat Leicester. If we beat Leicester twice, we forget about this Arsenal game. It becomes a nothing game. So just got to
I need to get my facts straight here. Did Liverpool play twice before you play in the Prem next?
Liverpool played this week where we played in the Cup.
Man
United. So yeah, twice before we play.
Yeah, I mean that's going to be the interesting one. If they beat United tomorrow, they'll beat West Brom. I'm fairly confident of that. Yeah. It's going to make that Leicester game next Tuesday gargantuan, because any slip up, if Liverpool win the next 2 games, any slip up there. Because one thing I heard the commentators talking about tonight, which made a lot of sense, is it would be nice for Chelsea to go into the final knowing they've qualified for the Champions League. So that this is to win a trophy as opposed to win a trophy and guarantee we're in the champion. It's a different kind of pressure. So yeah, all eyes on Liverpool, Man United tomorrow night. I suppose you'll be hoping that there's no kids playing making their debuts tomorrow night in that game.
Bro, I'm even gonna concede to Indiana and KJ. Mason Money Greenwood, is it Money Greenwood or whatever they want to give him?
Literally. And listen, we'll be back on again real soon. Top man Daniel, thank you. Next up, ladies and gents, Monstar's here with us. He's here. He always turns up. He always turns up in these circumstances. Monstar, welcome back, bro. What do you want to say?
Just put the panel on so I can take it, man. Put them on. They I know they want to give it to me. Put them on. Let's just take it. Put them on.
Yo, let Kesh go first. Let Kesh go first. He wasn't here. Let him go first.
Mate, the gas I was hearing, bro. Hey, Jem.
Why are you so gassed? You're weird, man.
Jem,
I swear.
Jem, I would love to put my hand on your heart right now, because when you came on earlier, yeah, your speech was speeding up. I sensed nervousness. Like, come on, mate.
Mate, I'm just embarrassed about you guys, to be honest. Look at the ways you're reacting. It's embarrassing.
You should be embarrassed of your team.
Who's not
embarrassing? Your team.
He's not embarrassing, man. Look at where you are in the league, man. That's what I'm going to say. Yeah.
I don't care about this game. This game's been gone for me. The league's done for me. But from what you lot was saying on the preview and all the disrespect, and I always tell you, when you lot speak like that, it always comes back and bites you in the ass. And I knew it was going to happen today. I said we would win. Listen, I said it even when Ticho came in as well. I said, yeah, if you play against teams who want to get in your face, that's where you will struggle the most. First off, in your face. Zouma didn't know what to do when he got pressed, when he got squeezed up. Your defense didn't know what to do. There was no one actually showing as an outlet. Everyone's going to blame Jorginho, yeah? But your old team was very lethargic on the ball. They couldn't handle the press. They was taking way too many touches, and I knew a mistake was coming sooner or later. I just didn't think it was going to be Jorginho. I thought it was going to be Zouma.
Let's be serious. If Havertz took his chance earlier, this would be a different game.
No,
that's
no,
what I'm
see,
saying.
we can't do that.
Wait,
We can't
wait,
do
hold
that.
on,
We
hold
can't
on.
do that.
Okay,
We
okay.
can't
You
do
know
that.
what?
You know what's
We can't do that.
funny?
No. I'll
You
tell
know
you
what's
why you can't
funny?
do that, yeah?
You know
This
what's
is mad,
funny?
because
No,
when we blame
no.
referees,
Chill,
when we
chill out.
blame referees, everyone says,
No. We're not blaming ref. We're not blaming
We're
ref.
not blaming the
No
ref.
blaming ref. If we're being honest, yeah, I love how you man are laughing and saying, "Oh, all you got to do is press Chelsea." Blah blah blah. The number one thing we didn't even talk about is we didn't even use our full first team. How many changes did we have?
what? Billy Gilmore? Is he not playing
Kepa,
most of the games?
Billy Gilmore.
Wait.
Kepa, you lot was asking for Kepa. You was all asking for
selfish,
Kepa.
right?
You all said like put Kepa on.
Let Show finish what he said. Sorry, did you say that again? Billy
Did you
Gilmore,
not
what?
all- Billy
Billy
Gilmore,
Gilmore,
has he
what?
not played like the last 3 games for you, man? In the same
1.
You see, does that make him a
He's
starter?
played
my
one
dear?
game.
No, you lot was
One
all crying
game,
for.
bro.
You lot was saying that he should play. You
You
all
Wait,
played
hold
it.
on.
Wait.
My
No.
darling,
I'm
my
just trying to
Does that make
counter
him a
Kesh's
star?
point. Kesh is talking about, you have to press and blah blah blah. You played against a team with 7 changes. No Kante, no Werner. Who else is there that didn't play?
You still got a lot
cuss Werner though. You cuss off Werner.
still got a
You all
lot
cuss
of
off.
quality
Name
in
it.
that
I know,
team.
Seven
you
changes.
You all cuss Werner.
Guys, listen,
Hold on.
It's ended up being a mess with this many voices on. Do you know? I think for me, I'm really giving my opinion on the game so far, and I'll just say this: Chelsea played the better football. They just didn't take their chances tonight. Like legitimately.
Yes.
And look,
They
Leno
did.
Daisies.
The thing is, I agree. I agree. You
I
know,
don't even think Chelsea played that again from a neutral watching. It didn't look that bad. It was just you didn't finish, and at the end you hit the post. And then Giroud, for me, should be burying that. He hits the post. Pulisic,
I give it to them. They beat us.
Congratulations.
You won the beating Chelsea home and away trophy. Congratulations, you won that one.
On some serious stuff though, I want to ask Chelsea fans. I want to go to Anita first on this one. Top 4 qualification. It's something that's like it felt like a foregone conclusion, but with Liverpool having these 2 games in hand, are you slightly nervous now that it could be taken away from you?
Yeah, 100. Like I said, like we've got to beat Leicester twice. What's the likelihood of that? If we don't beat Leicester next week Tuesday, then Liverpool, they're gonna have a shoe in and get in top 4. Leicester as well, they will be solidified top 4. So then, like I'm not being funny, right? I like to be honest with my reviews and stuff. Arsenal fans make it so hard, but I like to be honest. And we absolutely, excuse my French, but we absolutely fucked it today. Like we needed the 3 points today, and we didn't get it. We didn't even get 1 point. We needed this, and I'm not saying that we might go into the final and lose because we lost this game. I don't believe that at all. However, we needed it. We needed the confidence, that arrogance that Daniel was talking about. I like that arrogance, Now, I'd rather have that arrogance instead of them going out on Sunday losing confidence. Do you know what I mean? Like, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, like, I'm not gonna cap. Like, we fucked it. I won't cap.
Just to respond to that quickly, very quickly, you have to look at it like this. The reason why I say that it's a wake-up call for the team is because, like, if you look at what Tuchel said in his post-match presser, he said 2 things in particular. He said he doesn't know how Arsenal would have scored if we didn't give them the goal. And the second thing is he thinks that he made too many changes to the team because obviously it was 7 changes. And he said that he made a mistake and he takes responsibility for that. So at the end of the day, for me, I think that this team almost beating Man City almost gave them an aura of arrogance, which I think your team doesn't need until you've won the league. This team hasn't won the league as a collective.
You don't know that.
I was going to say one thing.
Let me just land in it. The point I'm trying to make is a team doesn't deserve to be arrogant until they have won collectively. I don't care what anyone says. They don't deserve to be arrogant. Yes,
they weren't arrogant.
Dan, quick question. How do you know? Wait. How do you know? We're not talking about. Wait. Dan.
Let me just land.
Let me just land, and then you can go about the players. How do you know this? How do you know this?
Let him land.
Of course, there's no material evidence to suggest arrogance. But my point is, you can see by the mentality of the players. one of the articles that I've written was every time we go 1-0 down, we don't look like we're going to score. Yes, we had a number of chances in that game, but the last time we went 1-0 down, bar Man City, which was a good performance, was against Southampton. How did we perform in that game? We struggled in that game as well because Southampton parked the bus and they scored first in that game as well. My point is the mentality of this team is to almost like concede and then capitulate.
I like ads, you know.
Listen. Like I said, we're not in the dressing room. We're not around the players. So when it comes to this arrogance thing, it's okay. Yes, the fan base is arrogant, but that's the fan base. How the fan base is completely different to how the players are on the pitch. You got to remember as well, one thing that obviously stifled our team, we made so many changes, number one. Number two, we gave them the goal. Like, if we're being honest, we gave them that goal.
No. Stop.
We did.
The reason why that does not apply in this situation is because you constantly try to underrate other situations when we have those. Whenever we have a situation where we basically give away a goal or we have a error leading to a goal, you still come on here and you banter the shit out of us. You say your team is bad, your defense is bad.
No, you do that on a daily basis.
The problem is with your rebuttal there is you're 10th, bruv, and you've been doing it.
I'm not talking about the thing is though, I'm not talking about my team. I'm talking about their excuse.
Igal, you do that on a weekly basis.
I'm talking about their excuse. Chelsea,
Igal, have you ever heard of something called an unforced error, bro?
Chelsea have direct errors leading to a goal more than Arsenal. That is a statistical fact.
Well, the thing is, Igal, but the thing is context. We are 4th, you are 8th. There is context to everything, bro.
Yes, and we beat you twice, and we might be 8th.
And that's fine.
I'm gonna come on here smiling.
Beat us twice, and that's absolutely fine. You can actually beat us twice, but it won't change the fact that you haven't even qualified for the European.
Why did we beat you guys today? You want to know why we beat you guys today? Because you guys came into the game with the level of complacency, and your team, you rotated your squad so heavily. It was so much arrogance from your team, from your fans. You agree with me.
Wait, hold on. Igal, when you're in a position Chelsea are in, when you've got the FA Cup final, you've got the Champions League final. In the Premier League, although it was I wish we didn't lose. In the Premier League, we have that margin for error. So we have that little margin for error where we can lose. It's the lesser of three evils, if you could say that. Which one's worse? Losing the FA Cup final?
Not true. Because you played your best player this season, Mason Mount, in this game. He could have got hurt, and that could end up messing up your FA Cup final and your Champions League. So as much as you act like you neglect this game and you don't care, your manager.
I never said that. That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
Listen, we just didn't finish our dinner, bruv. That was
you didn't finish dinner.
Hold on.
The same shot that Kai Havertz missed. The same shot that Kai Havertz missed is the same shot that you guys call overrated. That Gabriel Martinelli got 1-on-1 against a goalkeeper. And a goalkeeper you guys don't rate today in Bernd Leno absolutely had a
very true.
He's got a point. Very good point.
I want to go to KJ here. Go on, KJ.
First of all, yo, Jem, go talk to SpongeBob and collect your rent, bro, because you look a bit down, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, so go collect your rent from SpongeBob and maybe
listen,
buy a striker.
5'2", shut up.
Yeah, and maybe you can buy a striker with your chances. Number two. Oi, the Arsenal judge is back, baby. You know what I'm saying? The way that ball hit the crossbar twice, you know the Arsenal judge was kicking in. When you doubt these man to the point that the man did again, the Arsenal judge was always going to kick in, baby. It is what it is. Number 3, Arsenal, thank you for your service. You've made our second place a bit more secure now. You know what I'm saying? These man can't get gassed about being second. And that, cool, I can deal with that. You know what I'm saying? We'd love to see it. And that fourth, sorry, I can't count. Chelsea, man, just finish your dinner, man. You need to be more serious, like way more serious. Like one of my criticisms of Kai Havertz is he's too nonchalant. He tries to be too fanciful. He tries to be too. I think for me, he's too casual with it. That finish that he did today, you got to be a serious player there. You've got to bury that. You've got to bury that. You don't need to make it look fancy. You don't need to make it look, oh, look at me, I'm Bergkamp reincarnate.
Yeah,
you don't have to do that. Yeah. He's a talented player. Just needs to focus more.
I knew you missed it when you put in the
box. But my last point is, what is Odegaard, bruv? What is an Odegaard, fam? What is he, bruv? Because he's just there doing what? Stinking up the joint.
Yeah, you know, I got one for Igal on that. I did warn you about this, Igal. When a player, typically in football, when a player's loaned out multiple times, he's never playing for that parent club. You could probably find occasional examples where it's like Loftus-Cheek. Any Chelsea fan who thinks Loftus-Cheek's making it at your football club is deluding themselves. You don't get loaned out that regularly to become a first. It's Real Madrid. I mean, if Real Madrid don't want him, he ain't ever going to be good enough. He's good enough for 10th place, 11th place, but he's not. He ain't going to get you into that top 4.
I think it's a bit different though, when you're talking about Madrid players though, because Madrid already brings through youth players, so I don't really think you can compare it to other clubs around Europe.
Okay.
I
not been good.
Yeah. You know what? Let me just say one thing. Daniel, yeah, I rate you so much, yeah, because the first thing you did on the stream, yeah, was come on and you said, you know what? It's humility, innit? Like, the first thing we need to do is we need to take the L and just hold that. And then say whatever you need to say to add, like, whatever excuses may have been for the loss, the red. I rate that so highly. The reason I came up with that kind of hype, right? Last night, yeah, I swear to God, ask Terry. I was meant to be on the stream yesterday, yeah, but I was coming from London to Leeds. Bro, you man had me doing 100 miles per hour on the fucking motorway trying to get back to get this stream in. I was trying so hard to get onto this stream to actually try and make some points, bro. There was so much things that were just said on the stream.
Don't lie, man. You're hiding. You're hiding, man.
No lies were told.
No.
No lies were told.
Listen.
You thought you were going to lose.
You can ask Igal and you can ask Terry right now. Listen to me, yeah? I swear to you, I was trying so hard to come onto the stream yesterday. Yeah. I literally woke up today and I said, yeah, you know what, yeah? I heard everyone's predictions in the panel, and everyone was saying Arsenal going to lose. Arsenal going to lose. Arsenal going to lose. I think only Harry said that they were going to win. And you, Igal, as well. Yeah. I woke up today and I said, yeah, boom, Arsenal 3-1. We're going to win. We're going to win today. We are going to do this. We're going to put that nail in that coffin, and we're going to show how to beat Tuchel's side. I promise you, I shit you not. I swear to God, I said it.
The thing is, what I don't get about you and what you said, yeah, was in your own opinion and in your own words, how did you undo Tuchel's 3 at the back system?
Yeah.
How did you show?
Please answer that for me, bro.
Listen, but the thing is, though, it don't matter.
No. Answer it, bro. Answer. You said it.
Go on.
Hold on. The thing is, yeah, you're coming here and you're saying we've showed teams how to beat Tuchel. You tell us right now how to beat him. What did you do?
Tell us, bro.
The same way that we beat Klopp last year, even after we won the
title.
No. Wait, listen.
Let's see 11 players. Let's see 11 players. Don't compare. Don't move.
Listen, I'm answering the question.
How did you beat Chelsea today?
Yeah, let him land. Let him apply context.
Literally, the same way we beat Man City on the way to the FA Cup final, and you said we fluked it. The same way we beat Chelsea in the final last year, and you said we fluked it. The same way we beat Liverpool, in the same way in the Charity Shield. It's the same formation, the same way, the same tactics that we used in those games.
And the same shit that fucked you up after you tried to play it. It didn't get you anywhere.
And that's how to beat
you anywhere after that. You tried to play like that throughout the Premier League and it didn't work. You never played like that.
After the end of last season, we started the back three. We stopped the back three.
Can I quickly say something? Do you know what it is, yeah? I was going to come in on this stream and actually tell you what I thought Arteta did so well, better than Tuchel, yeah? But seeing as you know it, you tell me, bro.
I'm still waiting, bro.
Listen. For me, let me
come here and let you know that.
Anita, let him answer. I'm still waiting, bro.
Yeah, we have not played a back three since the Charity Shield. That's the last time we played a back three, right? We did that today. All we did was press the shit out of you to the point where you made a mistake. You had to make your own mistake.
I think you have to remember. Wait, one second.
Wait. Am I lying?
There's two things. There's two things I just want to say quickly. Yeah. The first thing is the reason why I disagree with that a lot is because the tactic that Arteta deployed today relied heavily on you scoring the first.
Thank you, Daniel. Thank you.
But then we changed the tactic in the second half.
One sec. So obviously, if you don't score the first goal, that tactic isn't about. That's not finding out Tuchel. Like you do that against Pep, you defend for the whole game. You do that against any of the best managers, you defend for the whole game. I think what he did well was he set up his team to literally hang on to the 1-0. But look, at the end of the day, we had so many chances and weren't clinical. So it's that the loss today was on us. I think the bigger picture for Arsenal in terms of what Arsenal are doing, because for us, if we go on and beat or win our next 2 games, this game becomes irrelevant. Like it becomes a nothing game.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing for me on the one sec, just quickly, the last thing, the biggest thing for me on the Arsenal perspective is just the fact that your club continues to do this, dangle that bit of rope that makes you think that you're gonna do something when you could have just done it earlier. Like, why is it all the time?
No. That's what you man's club does. It makes
no, we don't.
Listen, hold on, wait.
Guys, sorry, I have to bring this back. I've got to open up the lines for other callers to come into, and I've got lots of super chats to do as well. The comment here that I wanted to go to, super chat from Bashar, who says, "Believe me, guys, this loss is really good for Chelsea. Gets a bit of a wake up call and a slap to concentrate us for more important matches moving forward." I think that's a fair shout there, to be honest with you, in terms of waking up and stuff like that. David's backstage as well. We're going to get David on very, very, very soon. Everyone who's tuning in, do me a favor, hit that like and that share button for us right about now.
It is going to be a great if we win the Champions League and FA Cup, it's going to be great. But these 2 losses are going to live rent free in my head. I can't lie. Until we smash
you're monster. You're gonna need but first of all, don't do that whole shirt thing again, because it's cursed you, but don't do the whole Chelsea shirt thing again, bro. It don't work for you. Second of all,
go on, KJ, go on.
Second of all, the Rainbridge shirt, don't do that. Second of all, you might need more than your gal to help spoon you this time, bro. Because this time,
Terry.
It's a bit peak still, fam. You know what I mean? So maybe 2 gal, maybe 3, whatever you're into, to help you help the shivers, bro.
Hey, Terry, I'm gonna one second, guys. I'm gonna go.
As well, bro.
I'm gonna go, but before I go, I just want to say 2 things. 1, Arsenal is still crap. Sorry, guys. 2, KJ, you're a 5'2" midget, bye.
Yo,
all right, cool. Yeah, go
Harry sends his regards, Jem. Have a good one.
Okay, he does. Listen, I'm going to get David. I'm going to rotate it a little bit. Listen, Showstar, thank you for coming on tonight, mate, and having your say, mate. Really, top man, indeed. Thank you. KJ, you doing Midnight Vibes tonight?
No, we've timed it so that episode 50 will be on the last day of the season. So no Midnight Vibes tonight. That's why I'm here. Having a good time, baby. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know that. That's cool.
We're going to get something quick time.
Yeah, go on, mate. Go on.
Rotation. Liverpool fans. I don't see any of them calling for any deducted points or any fines because Chelsea made 7 changes today. You know what I'm saying? I want to see you outraged. How dare Chelsea make 7 changes against an Arsenal team? How dare they?
7.
It affects Leicester and West Ham's chances at getting top 4. How dare they do that? So Liverpool fans, stop whining about how much changes we made and get on with the job. You've got your chance now. I don't want to hear no more. Oh, but Ollie, this your fam. Don't complain about Tuchel then. You know what I'm saying? You'll beat us tomorrow, then you've got a chance. Until then, shut your mouth and get on with it.
There we go. That's been said. That has been.
Can I explain one thing about Timo Werner?
Random, but okay.
Timo Werner is one of the most important players in your team, not only because he gets goals and assists, but when it comes down to it, if you don't have him in your team and you have 2 runners next to him and you have Kai Havertz up front or anybody else, it doesn't necessarily work as well as it works with Timo Werner. And today was maybe a little bit of proof. Even though he's not scoring the goals, he's contributing, and you still have guys in the team like Hakim Ziyech, Pulisic, and Kai Havertz who are getting away with not scoring enough goals or assists, but yet you want to criticize and pinpoint and scapegoat Timo Werner. Stop it, Chelsea fans.
There we go. Where's my thing gone there? David's with us now. David, give me your thoughts on your team performance tonight, mate.
I mean, we lost, but I wasn't too upset. Like, we kind of lost it ourselves. We kind of gave them a free goal, and we couldn't score. No, Kesh, realistically. Oh God, no, but man. It's true. No, you can't sit there and tell me that you created that chance.
Let David have
his say. That's not what happened. Like we, Jorginho back passed it, Kepa handballed it, and it probably would have been an indirect free kick anyway. So it wouldn't have mattered if they missed the shot or not. But they got their goal. They won the game. It's cool. I'm looking more forwards into the coming games because they're more important, especially now since we've lost this game. We now have to beat Leicester in both games, which is important. And we have to beat Aston Villa on the last day as well. We do that, quite simply, we make top 4. Very simple. Very easy job to do. Well, not easy job to do, but it's quite it's an easy task to understand. Let's just go out and do it. It's quite simple.
Yeah,
but
I'm not to struggle against the bottom half of the table.
But I'm not too upset about the loss. We lost. It was annoying. We had chances, but it's nothing that I haven't seen. As I put in the group chat, just a typical Lampard performance.
Were you confident before the lineup when you seen the lineup?
When I saw the lineup, I was like, he's made a lot of changes, but I still think we could have beaten you, and we probably should have beaten you today. Like we genuinely probably should have beaten you today. We had enough chances. We hit the post twice. Havertz missed a simple 1-on-1. So it's a tough one because I'm not sure how to feel as of right now, because in future we could have won 2 trophies and this game means nothing, or we could have lost everything and finished 5th. So
yeah, I do understand that. I want to ask Monstar this because you said sort of last night you're really confident of making the top 4. Winning these trophies. Has your mind changed at all after tonight?
No. I believe we're going to beat Leicester and we'll go on to beat Aston Villa. The thing is, when you think about it going forward, there was more in if you're looking at this game and the FA Cup final, we had to rotate. It's as simple as that. You had to change certain players. You can't play the same players. We played on what? When we played last Saturday? And then we played on Wednesday.
Anyway, so one
we had to rotate in some kind of way, innit? So this was the game that we could have, taken a draw, or unfortunately we lost in it. You know what I mean? Simple as that. But yeah, what's important now is to go on and win the FA Cup. Do you know what I mean?
Simple 1-on-1.
I believe Man United should beat Liverpool, and if that happens, then because I believe Man United threw that Leicester game. I know you lot are saying rotation. I know you threw that Leicester game on purpose, just so you know what you were doing. You know what you were doing.
Don't let him deflect. Don't let him deflect.
I'm not deflecting, bro. I'm not deflecting.
Don't let him deflect.
We gave them a win.
Monster. The team that you've been calling trash all season, which is bad in the league table.
You are trash.
You twice, yes, right? But this team that you put out, don't ever say that you put out your second team, because you're the man who said, no, I'm speaking to you, not everyone else here. You're the man who said your second team would beat us. You're the man who said that Gilmore, you don't know Gilmore would walk into your team. You're the man who said Jorginho is better than Kante. Don't lie. You said this. You said Jorginho right now on form in a combined 11 gets over Kante.
You already know, bro. You already know. Don't let me remind you guys. Wait. I need evidence, because I would listen.
You need evidence. I will provide the evidence.
Provide the evidence.
I will provide the evidence. But let me continue. Getting back to this. Getting back to today's game. Getting back to today's performance. The performance overall was not great. We beat you guys.
It was bad.
Only thing I'm bringing up is the fact that you guys don't have the same energy for everybody. You guys protect your players to a level where everybody is now witnessing it. There's levels to this thing. You guys criticize Thomas Partey. You guys criticize Thomas Partey. You guys criticize Pepe immediately. When you look at the actual numbers, Partey has only played 15 games. He has not played well, but he does not deserve the level of criticism. And when it comes to Pepe,
you all right?
Pepe, let me finish. There's a bunch of you guys. You will talk after I'm done. Pepe gets criticized week in, week out. He didn't even play today. But the reason why I'm bringing it up is because you have guys like Christian Pulisic underperforming all season, getting away with murder. You have guys like Hakim Ziyech getting away with murder. And when they play today's game,
I'm sorry to interrupt. That's just football banter, bruv.
Exactly. What the hell?
That's
I'm
not
supposed to praise your players.
Not being funny, bruv. People like Real Madrid fans say Messi's crap. Like, it's just what you do. It's you rip your rivals' players and you don't rip your own. It'd be weird to rip your own in the same way.
No, it is. No, what makes me laugh about Igal, he will rip into Spurs, rip into Man United, rip into all these other players. But when it comes to his, How dare you say these things about my team?
Igal, have we
That's
hurt
not
your
fair.
feelings or something? Have we
Bro.
hurt your feelings, bro? Like, why on earth would I sit here and roast Pulisic as much as I roast Partey? Because I said that I don't think Partey's the right guy. So I've already got that like in me to say that every time Partey has a bad performance, I'm gonna laugh. Partey had a song made about him saying that he's gonna be this goat of like this guy in midfield who's mad. So of course there's gonna be smoke for that player. Why is that hard concept to understand? Do you roast Saka when he has a bad game? No. Do you roast Leno when he has a bad game? No.
I do still.
We do.
No,
I do.
You know what's mad? Thank you,
Don't.
thank you, Terry, for saying that, bro. Bro, when rivals come to me like, oh, why do you always, especially Liverpool fans are the ones that are doing the most. They say, why are you always talking nonsense about our club and blah blah? I'm a rival. This is what I do. I am going to be dragging your club from Monday through to Sunday. I don't care.
Terry,
I'm not here to tease you, bro. I'm not here to.
One thing I want to point out, though.
I'm here to hurt your feelings.
Terry.
One thing I want to point out, yeah, because I see you lot talking about, you had all these chances you should have buried. There's been games this season where Arsenal's had chances and the likes of Aubameyang and, like I said, it's fluffed their chances. And I don't hear the same energy. Oh, no, it's all right. Like we should have won with a better team. No, it's not about care. It's not about care though. I'm just saying there's a lot of bias, and you talk about Havertz missing that chance, but there's a lot of Chelsea fans that say Martinelli's this, Martinelli's that. That goal he scored against Chelsea, that takes composure of the highest magnitude to do that. And that's so today. Are we saying
One sec. Let him land.
It takes composure of the highest magnitude to run from that far and to score. You've got a 75 million player who keeps continuously get these chances and fluff his lines. So I'm just trying to show that football fans need to be level-headed in the way they say certain things. Havertz is a very good player, but I'm just showing you the bias of when it comes to certain players.
Listen, there's going to be, hold on, sorry, Anita. There's going to be a bias against these players because they play for us. We are not going to be praising your players. I expect you lot to have a bias towards your players. We are going to have a bias towards our players. This is football rivalry. It don't matter how good you can have when Aubameyang was balling out last season, scoring how many goals he scored, I will still call him a bum. I know he's a great player, but just for the fun of it, I'm gonna call him a bum.
I think a part of it is as well, Kesh, is the position that you guys are in. Chelsea can afford, it sounds mad, but Chelsea can afford to miss all these chances because they're in a position where it's like, it's pretty much, they're in a good position. They've got 2 tough games left in the league, but you can see them overcoming that and getting top 4. Arsenal have been needing those goals this season. Arsenal have been needing those chances to go in, and it's fluffed it, and you fluffed it. And I think that's why there's more emphasis on your misses than, say, Chelsea.
That's why it's so key. That's why it's so key, KJ, bro, because, fam, this is the point. Like, we're just losing the context of everything that we're trying to discuss, fam. In the grand scheme of things, this game is actually a nothing game. This game actually means absolutely nothing because in the next
we can't underplay it like that. We can't underplay
No, because our team needs to go out and get the job done in the FA Cup final first of all, and then second of all, when we play Leicester next, we need to get the job done. Because I'm saying in the grand scheme of things, when you consider the context, there are other games for us. We've still got top 4 in our hands. Like when you got it in control, we did it last year, bro. We beat Man City when we shouldn't have beat Man City, and then we faced flipping Sheffield United and got spanked. Like it happens in football, and our team currently still does this. And that's why I'm talking about the mentality thing, where the arrogance, where we've been playing well, is too early. Let's get the job done, and then we can have a party.
You don't have 2 easy games. Leicester and Villa are going to be tough games.
No one said that.
I'm just giving my observation. You don't have to get defensive. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was that personal.
But Igal, we all know it's a hard game. It's not.
By the way, Igal's talking tonight, I've got a real serious question for Igal. Are you really stripped there? Are you if you go to where Strip Bear talks in the comment section or whatever, you come out, mate, you make me tired, bro. Are you stripped there, really? Maybe Stripbear's gone, by the
Are
way.
you Chelsea in disguise?
Mental tonight.
Bro, you're
Mental.
just
People keep saying that to me. They keep saying I'm a Chelsea fan in disguise. Why? Because I speak the truth. That's weird, isn't it?
Oh,
Like,
no, Terry, they, you know what it is? Them man don't play chess. That is why they call you a Chelsea fan. They don't play chess.
I don't
They
play
don't play chess.
You know,
They don't play chess. They don't play chess. They don't play chess.
I already know what you man are doing. I already know.
See, everyone takes it. Everyone takes it like that. When Liverpool were doing well, I said they were doing well. It was like, oh, Terry's only doing that. So when they foul, he can laugh at us. I'm going to laugh at you whenever you lose.
Yo,
You lose the Champions League final. Oh, actually, I won't laugh because it means City win it. But of course, I say well done when a rival does well because that's my job here at the terrace. Outside of the terrace, fuck you pricks. Do you know what I mean? But I can't do that.
Terry, I got the evidence from Monster. I shared it with you. I got the evidence from Monster. Monster, this is the evidence. If Sherry can share the screen or Kate, this is the evidence. Man was condoning this combined 11, saying Jorginho, Kovacic, and Kante midfield. Partey's not included. He's saying Aubameyang. No one else gets in but Kieran Tierney and Saka.
You said Jorginho is better than Kante. That's what you said.
Yeah. Wait, I don't care. That's right.
That's right.
Igal, you dead off came on here and you said that Monster said that Jorginho is better than Kante. This does not say anything.
I don't get it, bro. I don't get it.
No, I said Jorginho over Partey.
No, you didn't say that. This is how you know the smoke that's supposed to be breaking.
You know
what? Hold on.
You know what?
This is not real smoke.
Always say. I always say if you're gonna have smoke, have it correctly, bro. You look silly.
It is still listen. It is listen. This so far this season anyway. Whether I didn't even say it, but so far this season anyway, it's still Jorginho over Partey. Like it still is. Because I think
that's the point he's trying to make, though. I think that's the point I'm trying to make. You're putting him in your starting 11, so it doesn't matter if it's Chelsea's second team or not. He should be beating Arsenal.
Igal, what did I say to you earlier on today? I said before the season started, barring this season, I said I would always take Partey over Jorginho. Did I not say that to you this morning?
That's besides the point. This is getting back to your original point. This is getting back. This was the original point. The original point was Monster said this is his second team. The same man who said his second team, players who get into his second team are better than players that are in our first team. So if you're going to say it's your second team, but you're also going to say your second team is better than our first team, there's no excuses when you lose. So don't try to use it.
Should we have won the game today?
We need to bring this back a little bit here. I kind of get where you're coming from, Igal, but you won because of practically an own goal. And they just didn't finish their chances.
Oh, stop it, Terry, man.
It's true. Sorry, I'm not going
Manchester United.
Why didn't Giroud score? Why didn't Giroud score then? Why didn't Giroud score? It's an open goal.
Guys, I'll get to that point if you just let me speak. Do you know what? I haven't had lots of people on here at once for a long time now, and I've realised tonight why I don't. It's hard for anyone to speak, right? The noise is mad. It's like being at play school with the kids, all of us. I'm one of them. But like playing better and being clinical are not two of the same things. A team can play very well, create the chances, create the openings, dominate the ball, have the majority of the chances and not finish them. Doesn't mean you played badly. Chelsea's first team lack as much clinical edge as the second team they played against you tonight. The only goal you scored was a mistake that came from them. You came nowhere near scoring a goal after that. They just lacked clinical edge tonight. If you played the game in the same manner 10 times, Chelsea win 9 of them, you win 1, in my view. So, yes, celebrate winning. Always celebrate winning. But
enjoy it.
Chelsea is still better than you. First team, their second team would beat you 9 times out of 10. Your first team.
Did I say that? That's not what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about then?
What are you talking about then?
Bro. Just waffling, bro.
That's besides the point. The point is the man who's bigging up his squad in his second team was trying to come on here, and first thing he tried to do was deflect by saying his second team. I don't know why everyone else is getting involved and ignoring the fact that he first words that came out.
You got your own team. You pick up your own team. How is it any different? It's no different to what you do.
What are you talking about?
To be honest, this whole deal of he said, she said, he said, she said, Yeah.
It's
Can
done,
we
man.
move on?
It's done.
Anita,
The
you
matches
want?
Guys,
Okay, let me take David's words.
Let's move
It's
on.
done. It's done.
I'm pressing the mute button. We're not going back on that. The he says, she says thing is fine. Your opening single call. We want to get to talking about the actual. We would talk about the game, like because David said it didn't mean Jorginho was crap today. Like those two things on the same planet. At the end of the day, Chelsea rested 7 players. They missed their chances. You took the opportunity that you got and scored, and it was a bit like the end of last season. This is why I wouldn't be getting too gassed overall, Arsenal fans. It was 3 results like this at the end of the last season that gave you all that chest that led to the capitulation, that feeling of pure, almost tears from yourselves by October last year. I would celebrate the win. I wouldn't go any further than that. Like personally, I wouldn't. What's someone called me a Terry Tuchel? I'm getting called a Chelsea fan. I don't mind. I'll take it. Whatever. It's all
Terry
good.
McGarvey more like, bro. All right, let's go.
Terry McGarvey. You've got to take control sometimes. You've got to take control. These things happen. Yo, Terry, please get Igal off the stream. He lies a lot. I don't know if he's lying. I'm not kicking off the stream. That isn't happening. Like that's not going to happen at all. But there we go. We're an hour and 10 minutes in. We haven't opened up the phone lines yet. Terry, what's it say here? Terry never says anything good about Arsenal. That's not true.
It's a rival, though.
But even as a rival, that isn't true. When you were playing pragmatically at the end of last season and at the beginning of this, I said that's how you should continue to play. As soon as you stopped doing it, you fell apart. I praised you when you were doing it. You stopped doing it, and you didn't win a game in 3 months. How can I praise you when you don't win a game in 3 months? How can I praise you when you're 9th in the league, 8th in the league? How can I praise you when you've gone backwards? Come on, bro. I'll say positive things about your club when you do positive things. Terry. Look, at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, I'll turn it around next year and become brilliant, and Chelsea fall down to 10th. You'll see my attitude reversed. You know why? Because I talk about reality right now. Like, I'm sorry. Last year, Liverpool were the best team in England, so I said they were the best team in England. If you notice, I'm not calling them that anymore because they're not. So what? I'm mad. I don't get how some people's brains work. Honestly, it hurts me. It really, really does. Terry, you haven't beaten us in 3 years. You're a hater. But I wouldn't swap places with Arsenal. Keep those wins, bruv. I wouldn't swap places with you, bruv. Like, again, relax. It don't mean nothing to me. Like, it's not that deep. I'm a gooner and I love this channel because Terry. Thank you, Nicholas, mate. I'll pay you later, bro. Pay you later. Pay you later on that. Pay you later for the compliment. Terry trying to get invited to Abramovich's ranch. Listen, bro, I don't mind if you're watching Roman. I'm more than up for coming, bro. George says twerk. It's all coming out now. Call me out to twerk. Twerk. All right, what are we saying here? Right, let's open up this. Oh, this is a nice one. Terry, you're a fanny.
I have not heard that word in so long, bro.
I know. The irony.
Yeah. I'm gonna let you guys duke it out, man.
That's a word for all KJ, Monster, Terry, you lot that are all at over 30 and that.
What are you talking about?
I'm not over 30, this guy, bro. Wait, coming from the guy whose hairline's receding more than Terry's, bro. Shut your mouth, fam. Catch you in a bit, boys.
See you later on, mate. See you later on. We're going to open up the lines now. If anyone wants to come on and have their say, please feel free to. I'm going to share it in the live comment section because that's a lot quicker and that's a lot easier for us to do. If you want to phone up, you want to have your say, anything you want to challenge, yeah, man. I actually, do you know what? As a neutral, though, Chelsea losing tonight, I think it makes the FA Cup final and the and even the top 4 run, it makes it a little more exciting if you get where I'm coming from. It really, really does. I'm up for that. Terry, I'm not reading that comment out. Are we going to go? Yeah, I think that's what I see. Sometimes I start reading them and then my slow dyslexic brain catches up and I'm like, oh, shit. All right. First of all, I'm going to go to Brandon. Brandon's an Arsenal fan. What are you saying, G?
There you go, Terry. No pressure, no problem is what we're saying. You know, nothing to play for, no pressure, no problem. You know, what I want to see now, because you know how I feel about the manager, right? But it looks as though he's going to be here next season. I want to see him start building the foundation now, because he's been here a year and a half and he hasn't built a foundation. And what you said earlier on is 100% correct. I went back at half time and I looked at our games that we played in the Premier League, and just before the season kicked off. And the majority of the time that we played a back three, we actually played a lot better, especially seeing as you got the wing backs are able to press high, help with the press from the front as well. I'd like to see him play a back three a lot more often. And I looked at his team lineup today as well, and a lot of people were questioning it, like, why are you playing El Neni? Why are you playing this player, that player, this player? It looks like a team lineup to me that he can trust in these players to do a job. Yes, they're not the best quality-wise, but you can trust El Neni to do a job. You can trust certain players in this squad to do a job. And I think he needs to go back to basics, start, rather than keep tinkering with his team all the time, because he makes so many changes, it must get confusing for the players as well. I'd like to see him build a proper foundation next season and see where we can go from there, because, well, I don't rate the guy, but it looks like he's going to be here. So,
no, I do hear you on that, mate. I need to ask you a question, and the first part of that question is, can you take a joke?
Go on.
You're dressed like a barber shop. And it's interesting to that's fine. You go outside the barbers. It just on your t-shirt reminds me of it. I'm like, and he's had a fresh trim as well. There we go. Listen, I appreciate you coming on, mate, and having your say, top man. I'll speak to you in a bit. I don't know why. Did you remember that thing that spins outside the barbers?
Yeah.
Next up, Lamin is here. What are you saying, Lamin?
Yes, Terry, man. Even though we lost today, I'm still all right. Like, I'm still smiling. And the reason why I'm smiling is because I just have to say it. Arsenal are back. And I'm so happy for them, because for the past couple of weeks, they've just been depressing to watch. I have a lot of Arsenal fans in my family. It's just looking at their faces was just making me sad. So I'm happy for them. I'm happy that Arsenal are back. Arteta is the guy. I'm Arteta in. I think he's going to take you places. So he's the guy, man. You should keep him in. And I think Chelsea, we took one for the team, and the rest of the Premier League is going to thank us next season again. So, yeah, it's all good. It's all good. While you man can have 2004, you can have 1998, that's okay. Like, you can have that, because that's history. We're making history right now. That's all that counts anyway. So we're just moving on to better things and bigger things, really. Like, when we win the Champions League and the FA Cup, no one would even think about this game apart from Arsenal fans anyway. But congratulations anyway on the win. So you can have your we beat Chelsea twice in a row, Champions League finalists, and you can put that in your trophy cabinet, because, like, obviously that's all that matters, isn't it? I saw the excitement in Igal's face. I was like, yes, that's what I want. I want you, man, to have a little bit of bum fluff on your chest, because, like, so lately, it's been like your chest is just gone. Like, it's just gone, bro. But yeah, I'm happy for you, man. Congrats, bro. Congrats. You, man, are back. Back Arteta, bro. He's your man.
Look at Lamin there, top man. Thanks for coming on and having your say. I've never seen a fan so happy after their team's lost. But it just goes to it's the finals you've got coming up. Like, it just shows it's good to see. Next up, we have Tom Little, Liverpool fan. The door's been opened again, Thomas.
You know what, Terry? The best thing about this is it's in our hands, and the worst thing about this is it's in our hands. Because if we mess it up again, it's only on us. But,
well, yeah, no, 100%. If you win, it's not quite in your hands. If you win your 2 games, you got a point behind them, right?
Yeah, but both of them can't win in a sense against.
Yeah. Sorry, I mean stupid. Yeah, because they play each other, right? Yeah, so
that's where the door opens up if we win these 2 games.
I forgot you're playing them. Yeah, I mean, how confident are you that you can win those 2 games? I mean, Man United tomorrow night. Like, you haven't won at Old Trafford in donkey's years.
We're going up against a fresh Manchester United with Nat Phillips and Reece Williams at the back. We might as well have revolving doors. Just waving Marcus Rashford through. Edinson Cavani, come on, lad. Bruno, you want one?
That's why I like Ollie.
If we can get the results, sound.
Listen, that conspiracy theory everyone was talking about is actually true. Ollie, he knew what he was doing against Leicester. He knew what he was doing.
Yeah. You know, I've got no issue with it. I would want my team to do the exact same thing.
Yeah, now he can condemn you lot. You know, once he can condemn you lot to the Europa League and Igal, sing the song. You know the song very well, isn't it? Sing the song for us.
Listen, just to give Igal his flowers tonight as well. Wrong button. That's why it's the wrong button, because I got added to the stream. This is Igal from yesterday, in case anybody didn't see it. He asked me to play it, so I will. Igal, you first. What's the score going to be?
I think we can squeak a 1-0, hopefully. That's the only way we're going to win.
He got it right. Igal got it right. He got his prediction right there. We said we'd play it for him tonight. Tom, in terms of the game tonight, I mean, would you look at Chelsea? Is there anything you think Chelsea fans should be concerned about moving forward into this sort of really big last 3 weeks of the season for them?
The FA Cup final's a big one because you're going to have to win it, but then it's the reaction afterwards, because Leicester are going to be more fired up then, because that's their entire season on the line at that point. They've lost the cup final. If you do win, it'll be rotated teams. That will be a game that I don't think many will be able to predict, because there'll be too many factors going into it. If you can get through that, you're sound. I think that's it.
Yeah, I do hear that. There's a Twitter comment here, Monster. I don't know if you've seen it. It's someone who's watching the live stream and said, Monster, you come back to the Football Terrace show with your big words and we lost again. Please stay away until after the Champions League final. Maybe there's something in that.
Why do they blame me? Like, I keep telling people, yes, I give it the Bigham or whatever, but I have no effect on the players on the pitch. Don't matter what I say, it has no effect.
Yeah, they're not. I'd like to think they are. I'd like to think they are, but I very much doubt the Chelsea team are on the bus on the way to the game watching my shows. Do you know what I mean? Like, I doubt it's happening.
No, I agree, man. From when you're wearing a Wayne Bridge shirt as well, it's suspect, man. You just stay away for a bit and then come back and celebrate.
The way every time this guy whips out the shirt, we lose. Literally.
I have to keep flaunting the Wayne Bridge shirt to the Arsenal. No. It was where the demise started. It started with Wayne Bridge, in it. Do you know what I mean?
Cool,
the Champions
we
League
get it. It's like a gal saying that we lost today because they were the better team. Cool, we understand. Stop doing it and move on. We've got better things to do, because every time that shirt is on, we lose. Stop wearing it. Hang it. Put it in like a frame and hang it up and say, "This is where Arsenal died." Cool, but don't wear it. Like, we don't need to see it. Just have it in the background, you know.
I do hear that. Listen, everyone who's tuned in this evening, thank you I know still more people backstage. I haven't got time to get anybody else back on. Monster, Daniel, Kesh, Igal, David, Tom, Anita, KJ, Showstar. Who else was on today that I forget about? Jem. Thank you all very much for coming on, and all the other callers today as well. We've just gone past 190,000 subscribers, by the way. So a massive thank you to each and every single one of you for doing that. Until tomorrow, take care of yourselves. Goodbye. God bless. And we're coming for you tomorrow night, Liverpool. We are going to end.